People across Sudan are in the middle of one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. Thousands have been killed and millions displaced as conflict rakes across the country. The shockwaves from Sudan's brutal war cut across generations. But it's the children who have been hardest hit by the conflict that's now in its third year. Over 17 million Sudanese children are out of school. 5,000 have been kidnapped or missing, and 3,000 have died in the war, according to Sudan's National Council for Child Welfare. The United Nations says it has found evidence of violence against children in Sudan reaching extreme levels in 2023. A UN report highlights a 21% increase in grave violations against children that year. The report places several entities on the blacklist for killing and maiming children and for carrying out attacks on schools and hospitals.
So if we look at before the war, we had 7 million children out of school. Since the war, we have 17 million children who are not in schools. Again, if we look at the data before the war, we knew that around 3 million children are acutely malnourished. Now, since the war, we're looking at almost close to 4 million children acutely malnourished.
Child abuse has worsened since the conflict started in Sudan. Verified reports show children have been forcibly recruited as fighters, and cases of sexual abuse and slavery have increased.
تم احتجازهم لغرض التجنيد.
We verified tens of cases of children who were forced by the RSF to join the conflict. Some of them have returned to their families and some were killed in the conflict. Many were kidnapped. The scale of the violence is large and scary. We need huge collaboration in order to prevent a bigger crisis.
International efforts to mediate an end to the conflict in Sudan have not yielded much. Across the country, millions continue to suffer the impact of the continuing violence. For children across Sudan, an end to the conflict can't come soon enough. Every day brings with it new challenges and more suffering. But like many children in other conflict zones, they too hope that peace will be restored in their country so that they can once again just be children and enjoy learning and playing as they used to before. Naba Muhiddin, CGTN, Port Sudan.